Hey everybody, we're doing a special Valentine's Day edition video for this channel. This is something we've never done, but what I want you to do is hand your phone to whoever you're going to be celebrating Valentine's Day with this year, because I think it's time we had a talk. I want to give them some ideas about what you need for Valentine's Day and some keys to understanding who you are as a Logic user. Okay, so make sure you're giving them to the device, and now I want to actually talk to them directly. And here we go. First and foremost, I wanted to apologize to you for your partner's addiction to Logic Pro 10. I know you don't have enough people who can sympathize with the pain you're going through, but I thought instead of making you feel bad, I want to actually give you some ideas on how to show them you truly love them. Things that, maybe you didn't think of giving them this year for Valentine's Day that really could help them out. Make them feel loved, warm, fuzzy, and just fully appreciated. Now, this idea is a list of 5 different things in different price ranges. Things which I think that they would really love to get from you. Maybe it's things that they've already been thinking about, or maybe it's things that they have no idea exist. But I think it's going to really help your relationship. And so consider this list. Let's start with number 1 with some really cool music making tools. These are things that I've really enjoyed using. I know that the Logic user in your life would also love them. The first thing that I recommend, and I'm actually going to show you on the screen here because this is going to be, the really exciting part of all of this, is a program called Reason. Now, this is a little bit out of the ordinary because not everyone is going to think of this when they definitely think of Valentine's Day, but Reason is an amazing program which expands everything that you can do in Logic, and they can make even more important love songs for you about your relationship and about all the things that they care about. It's great. It's a program that keeps on giving. There's a subscription model, $20 a month, or you can pay on a yearly fee, but it expands everything that they do in Logic with new things. $20 a month can be a lot though, and it's a commitment. So think of this as a way to build your commitment with them. If they want to stay with Reason Plus, they've got to stay with you because you're paying the monthly fee for this. No, I'm not suggesting buying someone's love, but certainly this could be a hint at a long-term commitment that you might be able to develop with them. Great option. Okay, another thing that has even a bigger commitment in many ways is another software instrument from East West called Play Composer Cloud. This has even more sounds, more files. It's going to take longer to download. So in addition to this being an option, I recommend possibly a dose of patience as they explore the thousands of instruments and as they have to use the entire internet bandwidth of your entire block to download the hundreds and hundreds of gigabytes that it takes to get this particular instrument loaded onto your computer. You might want to also buy an external hard drive to go with it for them. That's what you can give them in person, this physical gift of your love to hold all of these files. It's a great option, and it's one that they'll definitely remember. Okay, if both of those are too rich for your blood or you don't want to necessarily commit, there are some other options. I'm going to show you some things which you can actually hand them with a bow on it. You could even wrap them in red wrapping paper with hearts and bows and little pictures of puppies and kittens. One of these is the Leap Motion. This is an older thing, which you can still find online for under $100, and it's a great little device which allows people to control Logic without even touching it. So it's a way to keep their hands off their mistress, Logic Pro 10, and inspire them to build hand dexterity for things which may be more useful for you. So you're encouraging them in a way to build up that hand strength. Okay, let me show you what this looks like. Got it right here. It's a little device. And this device allows them to control their software without even touching it. It's amazing. So this is a great thing as well. A great option, especially for Valentine's Day, in a time when perhaps you're trying to hint some things to them. Another one, this one is perhaps one of the bigger items on this entire list. It's a breath controller. It looks like this. It's called Hornberg, and it's the Hb1 Breath Controller. This device is amazing. And what it does, it allows you to control your software using the breath from your mouth. And so they're going to be building up a lot of breath control. They're going to learn how to hold their breath. They're going to learn how to blow with control and really keep that focused. Here's what the end looks like. Let me grab it. So we have this little device here. This is what you put in your mouth to blow to control the MIDI. It's amazing. It all hooks up via USB. Unfortunately, this is a rather expensive device to learn how to do breath control at around $700, but it's worth every penny when it comes to controlling the instruments in Logic in a way that also develops a lot of other great breath control options. The last thing I'm going to show you of things which you could buy for your partner would be a synthesizer. Now I've got a number of these Behringer units here, and these are devices which you could get, and they're not too expensive, a couple $100 for analog glory. Things that have knobs you can turn and create sounds. This one is the Crave, and it has a sequencer built onto it, and it's amazing. But they have a lot of different options in their line, and all of them can work with Logic. So it's a great way to expand the Logic sounds with amazing analog goodness. Now, those were all gifts, things, tangible things. What I would really encourage you to do is show your love by understanding why your partner is spending hours and hours and hours in a dark room staring at a computer screen, creating beats that you've never heard, that they've never shared. There's a certain amount of patience and support that people who have this addiction in their life need. And so I encourage you to be supportive and loving, and to perhaps this weekend give the ultimate gift, sacrifice, which is to say that you won't judge them for the next 8-hour session that they spend as they stay up all night getting stinky and working on things which may or may not exist in the morning, depending on if Logic crashes completely and everything's deleted. But still, that love and support will mean the world to them as they tweak the drummer or the compressor or the EQ endlessly with no light at the end of the tunnel. They'll always know that you're there, supporting them, caring for them, and that is perhaps the best gift ever. I recommend making a little paper booklet with coupons that say, here's my love for your next 10-hour Logic session, or here's my support as you tweak inside the step sequencer endlessly for hours at a time, or here's just 25 minutes of silence as I listen to your track over and over and over, asking for the feedback that you wanted. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. And don't forget to love those who need it most in your life, the Logic addicts and those who are hopelessly in love with their other mistress, this amazing piece of software. Okay, that's it. Talk to you later. Bye.